October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and today a powerful statement is being made as 1,000 are expected to gather at Iolani Palace for the 30th Annual Men's March Against Violence. Our Cynthia Yip joins us live from Iolani Palace with more on how the movement is unifying the community with this year's theme, Lead with Aloha. Cynthia, good morning.
Good morning, Leah. That's right. In fact, throughout this morning, we're going to be sharing stories of those who are taking a stand against domestic violence and those who are impacted with abuse. Now, the Domestic Violence Action Center organizes this march. Now, according to the Asian Pacific Islander Agents of Change event and summit, 60 to 80% of women and girls in the Pacific experience physical and or sexual violence in their lifetime. Now, with me now is Daniel Aipa, who is the DVAC board member and also MC for this march. So statistically, what specific statistics do we have now? And especially because in the past year, it seems like Hawaii has really been devastated. It's been like seems like a big increase in numbers.
Yeah. So what we've learned is that every 7.5 seconds, someone has experienced in America, and especially in Hawaii, every 7.5 seconds, someone experiences assault, domestic violence by either ex-spouse, ex-partner, or intimate partner who they know, And then also 1 in 4 women have experienced that as well. So it really hits close to home for all of us, because that's a big statistic, right? That 1 in 4 women and even 1 in 7 men had experienced domestic violence or some sort of violence towards them. So that's why it's so important that for us to have this men's march to bring the community together, to stand up and lead with aloha. And that's our theme this year, is to lead with aloha.
So speaking of that and leading with aloha, this is the 30th anniversary of the march. So tell us, what is going to be more significant about this event today?
It's 30 years, and I think that's a big testament for DVAC to be putting on this men's march against violence for the past 30 years. It shows consistency, it shows resilience to the cause. And and this year, what's really important that we do this all the time too, within the march and the program, is to live in memory of the people who have lost their lives due to domestic violence. Especially this past year, it's been a difficult year for many people. So, yeah.
So tell us about the specifics of the march. I know that people are going to be gathering at 11:30, and then the march happens at noon. Is there any kind of registration, or tell us about who can join in this march?
The great thing about the march is that it's open to the community. It's free. Anybody can join. We start the gathering at 11:30 here at Iolani Palace. At 12 o'clock, we start the march, and it's just really just around this area right here. It goes down King to Bishop, over to Baritania, and right around Punch Bowl to back to Iolani Palace. And at the end of the march, we all come together, kind of have like a rally, just to kind of bring that spirit of continuation, right? Even though this is the march, this for today, is to continue that march throughout every single day, to lead with aloha every day. It's not just a one deal thing. It's an everyday reminder to stand tall and lead with aloha.
Yes, in fact, speaking of that, thank you, mahalo so much, Daniel Aipa. I know that you do a lot to spread aloha. And coming up in our next hour, at the top of the hour, we're going to talk with the sister of a domestic violence victim. Reporting live from Iolani Palace, Cynthia Yip, Island News.